Hi guys, I hope you are doing really well. My name is Jen, I live with type 1 diabetes, and today I'm going to be hooking myself up to the Dexcom G6. The Dexcom G6 is the latest CGM or continuous glucose monitor from the guys at Dexcom. It is the next iteration on from the G5, which was the iteration on from the G4. You get the idea. So the CGM takes glucose reading every 5 minutes and sends it to your phone or to a receiver. The CGM is really helping me to track patterns in my blood sugar levels and make decisions based on those patterns much better than I ever did with finger stick testing, which I did quite successfully for 22 years. But this all enables me to make easier and better decisions when it comes to living with type 1 diabetes, which in turn enables me to go out and live my life, which is ultimately what I want to do. The G6 was released to quite the fanfare in June 2018, just this summer, and at that point I'd only been on the G5 CGM for a month or so, and that was my first ever use of a CGM. So that was already blowing my tiny mind. So the fact that I've upgraded since then is really quite incredible. It's not like when you upgrade your phone and you drop a cool couple of £100 and then realise that your phone actually is exactly the same as the last one. No, the G6 is not only cheaper than the G5 was, but there are marked improvements. It's slicker, it's slimmer, and for me, the insertion process has become beyond simple. But I will spare you that waffle for now and go straight in just to show you how easy it is to get up and running on the G6 and how a fool like me finds it ridiculously simple. So let's do it. Okay, she stood up. You know this is serious business, right? So let me just show you what I've got. These are the sensor applicators. They come in a box of 3 like this. This is the transmitter in the box. Not entirely sure why I'm showing you this. It's not really relevant. This is what you really want to see. This is the G6 transmitter. Note how flat she is. I also got the new G6 receiver. You don't have to choose between this and the phone. You can run them both at the same time with the one transmitter, as long as you pair them up and set them up separately. I'm going to use the app today because that tends to be how I use my CGM, but the receiver is there as an option if you want it. So I'm going to get going on my phone. I'm going to hit new sensor in the app, and it's asking me to enter a code which is on the end of the sensor applicator. This is the sensor and applicator. As you can see, it looks completely different from the G5 applicator, which reminded me of kind of a chemistry potions contraption. This reminds me of a mini Hoover. Anyone else? Just me? So the code is on the back there on the sticker, and on the app it says you can either take a photo or enter the code manually. So I'm going to take a photo just to show you how easy it is to do. Oh, there's my nice rug. So place the sensor there, and that was success. So on the app it's asking me to insert the sensor now, and there is a little video there which demonstrates how to do that should you wish to follow some instructions and make sure you're getting this right. So first of all, we're going with the alcohol wipe, of course, to make sure the skin is clean. Where's my Omnipod? Sitting there. I'm going to go this side because I was on this side last time to mix it up. Give that a nice wipe, there we go. Now I'm going to peel off these 2 stickers that are on the applicator. 1, 2, super easy, and the sticker lays flat so you haven't got any curling issues or worrying about sticking it to yourself like I frequently am capable of doing somehow. And then you literally pop it on, go for it like that. I'm also really good at putting this on upside down. Anyone else? Although I haven't found it affects the sensor, but I mean, just maybe pay a bit of attention and make sure you don't put it on upside down, unlike me. This here is the safety catch. So you just break that off like that, very easy to do. And then it's literally just the press of a button, and that's it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. You pull this away. That's all there is to it. Ridiculously simple, right? Told ya. It's also worth noting that I obviously knew something was about to happen because I was the one pressing the button, but in terms of pain or feeling the needle go in, nothing. For me, nothing. And that must be really a relief for people who are putting this on maybe your child, or if you have a fear of needles. For me, I just can't feel it. I have got the G5 to show you a comparison, if you excuse my grubby old adhesive. The main thing for me is this. This sits flush in the sensor. So this is the total height of the G6. The G5, you can see, sits a lot higher, so the flatness against the skin for me is a really big thing. So it's time to pop the transmitter in, and again, this is just the push of a button. So you pop the narrow side in first and then push. You hear those 2 clicks? That's it. So now with it ready to go, I'm going to head back to the app and hit next, because I have indeed inserted the sensor. Then I get the graph screen and there's a button there that says start sensor. So we'll do that. And we get the usual 2-hour warm up, which you will recognize from the G5. So now I just need to wait 2 hours while the sensor warms up. And crucially, in 2 hours time, I will start getting readings with no calibrations. Can I just repeat? No calibrations required. That is 0 finger stick tests should you not wish to do them, which, as someone who has done multiple finger prick tests for 22 years, I find that really quite something. Obviously, you can do backup finger stick tests if you want to just verify your glucose levels, or you do want to calibrate. There is an option to do that, but for the most, your fingers are free. So that's it, we're done. Basically 1 click of a button and I'm good to go. Let me know how you found the application process of the G6. Do you feel anything on insertion? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. This sensor should be kicking on for 10 days now, which is 3 days longer than the G5 sensors. So again, nice work, Dexcom. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, give it a like if you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. That would be much appreciated. I will see you again very soon. Take care, bye.